Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmidt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching 12 Monkeys. What do you know about this?
Pretty much nothing. It's a sci-fi because that's the category it was on Patreon, and it won that poll. And then from the movie poster, I saw it was Brad Pitt, Bruce Willis, and Madeline Stowe. Obviously, Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt are huge, and I know Madeline Stowe from Revenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to check this out. I mean, I don't really know any more than what you just said. So it's always fun to kind of go into a movie without knowing that much. And I know this is going to kind of be like a really pay attention type of movie. So hopefully we pick up where it's going.
Yeah.
But we're excited to watch this. It won our Patreon sci-fi movie poll. So we want to thank all of the patrons for voting on that and for picking this as the winner. If you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we have reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And with that, let's get into 12 Monkeys. Oh geez, this is topical. Oh wow. Jeez.
Mate number 87645, Cole James.
So is that a young Bruce Willis?
I think so.
Volunteers. Yeah, and they said your name. Maybe they'll give you a pardon, man. Yeah, that's why none of the volunteers come back.
What the hell? It's like a futuristic
Good luck, man.
prison?
All openings of your garment must be sealed or a zipper not closed.
Some pretty intense measures.
And some intense conditions.
So they're like deep underground.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a cockroach would survive.
It's collecting specimens.
Oh. It's a big boy.
This is not interested.
I mean, a lot of mystery so far. No. Just kill that one. We did it.
That was that same like monkey logo.
Oof. What an elaborate, like, underworld.
Mm-hmm.
James Cole, cleared from quarantine.
Insolence, defiance, disregard of authority.
You aren't going to hurt us, are you, Mr. Cole?
Doesn't look like the most welcoming chair.
I was gonna say, at least they're not strapping him in, but they are.
Oh my god, what the hell?
You're a very good observer, Cole.
Thank you.
Not to volunteer could be a real mistake.
Definitely a mistake.
Doesn't seem like he has a choice.
Yeah, this isn't volunteering.
Underpants and one of those plastic see-through ladies' raincoats. Totally irrational, totally disoriented, doesn't know where he is, what...
Just give her the file.
And the medic gave him enough stelazine to kill a horse. Look at him.
Jeez.
Raring to go.
He looks totally out of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
James. Nobody ever calls me that.
Have I seen you someplace?
Not possible. This air. No germs. What year is this?
What year do you think it is?
1996.
That's the future, James. This is 1990.
Yo, Jeffrey!
Oh, there's Brad Pitt.
What?
Now, do me a favor.
Really
Show 'em
interesting
around,
camera
show 'em to you,
angles.
Show 'em the games and stuff, okay?
Get out! Get out!
Jeez.
Using my chair. Telephone call. That's communication with the outside world. Doctor's discretion. I'm not saying you're not mentally ill. For all I know, you're crazy as a loon.
Take it easy, Jeffrey. Be calm.
Man, I'm really digging his acting and his
Brad Pitt's performance is incredible.
Yeah.
Couldn't turn back time. Thank you, Einstein. Now he was nuts. Explaining the inner workings of the institution to Jim.
Have any of you heard of the army of the 12 monkeys? 5 billion people died in 1996 and 1997.
Are you going to save us, Mr. Cole?
How can I save you? This already happened.
Does not have a very believing
What I need
audience.
to do is make a telephone call. I can leave a voicemail message that they monitor from the present.
I don't know any scientists.
Oh no.
Wasn't who you expected?
Are they not there yet?
Some lady.
Because he wanted to get to 1996 and went too far back.
This is 1990. I'm supposed to be leaving messages in 1996. It's not the right number yet.
She's the blonde. That's her.
Oh shit. So he's the little boy and she's the blonde woman?
Yeah. I don't know how she would remember him.
Right.
But maybe she was helping him as a child after the trauma of whomever getting shot.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
That's a really good... You're doing really good stuff here. No.
Germs. Uh-huh. In the 18th century, no such thing. He's crazy, right? See?
What the hell?
There's no right, there's no wrong, there's only popular opinion.
I'm not crazy.
Did you say the spider?
Of course not. You want to
Germs
escape,
the least
right?
of his worries.
I can help you. You want me to, don't you? Get you out. Yes, my son.
My father's gonna be really upset when my father gets upset.
Man, I want to find out who his dad is.
We're all monkeys.
Maybe the human race deserves to be wiped out.
It's a great idea. It's great. First, we have to focus on more immediate goals.
Gorgeous beaches.
Oh my...
Florida Keys.
Monkey. Monkey.
Oh.
Whoa.
You really dosed you, Jim.
Oh man.
Major load, danger, Will Robertson. Now, Jim. Now.
Yes.
He's making a diversion for you.
Monkey business. Window of opportunity. Now's the time.
Oh my god. He's doing everything he can. Yes. Okay, yeah, just no one noticed him.
Use one.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that guy looked super familiar to the last guy. But he's just hallucinating. James, run. Shit, he's surrounded. Dang it. Man, Jeffrey came in clutch.
Mm-hmm.
But he just couldn't quite get out. Oh man, how the hell did he get out? Jesus, stop. What? So he got taken back to the present, which is the future.
Right.
Maybe I'm not even here. Maybe.
It's crazy what they're doing with the sand.
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't end up in ancient Egypt. Have a Merry Christmas.
Did you or did you not record that message?
Sent me to the wrong year. It was 1990.
1990?
Got a specimen, a spider. I didn't have any place to put it, so I ate it.
What about these people? Did you see any of these people?
Oh, that was Jeffrey.
Wait,
Him?
maybe in the mental institution.
Do you want another chance?
Yeah, send him back. Get the right year this time.
Yeah, it's not his fault. They sent him to the wrong time.
Yeah. Also, clearly, Jeffrey has a way bigger role in this than just...
When he keeps talking about my dad, I wonder if his dad is...
a scientist who fucked something up or something.
Sending you to the third quarter of 1996, right on the money.
You sure?
That's the other guy from the...
Oh yeah, and is the cell over, right?
Yeah.
Who during an assault was wounded by shrapnel and hospitalized apparently in a state of hysteria, but that he spoke English fluently, albeit in regional dialect they didn't recognize. He claimed that he had come from the future. The agony of foreknowledge combined with the impotence to do anything about it.
So at least 6 years later, she now has some knowledge of strange things in terms of people speaking about diseases and stuff, you know?
And saying they're from the future.
Right.
Pollution of land, sea, and air. The rape of the environment.
Get in the car! Get in the car! I got a gun, so I can't walk there.
Just
Sounds like James.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
You escaped from the locker room 6 years ago.
6 years for you.
He went underground when he was 8. That had to be super close to that airport scene then.
Mm-hmm.
The Florida Keys.
Florida Keys again? Oh my god.
Ocean wave.
I've never seen the ocean. Can you turn this up? Can you make this louder?
Oh god. I was wondering what she was doing.
You were my dream just now. You're always very upset in the dream.
So that airport scene hasn't happened yet in 1996, I feel like.
How did she say she knew him in 1990?
Yeah. I don't know.
They have the virus in its pure form before it mutates. When I locate them, they'll send a scientist back. That scientist will study the virus.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like a time travel thing that's
saying like, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
We can't change it, but we can help.
All alone, done that well, not knowing if anybody's gonna get him out. Just a prank, a hoax. That boy's hiding in a barn. Wait, stop here. Stop the car. Stop, right here.
Oh, she's just gonna take off.
Yeah.
Believe me now? Come on!
Do you believe him?
12 months.
No, sir, old Bob. Don't even try.
Is that the same voice from when he was restrained?
Oh, maybe.
They can find you anywhere, anytime.
Wow.
It's in the tooth.
I know he seems crazy, but he said they can find you any place, any time.
Wow. James. Oh, did you just snap his neck? Oh my god. They're dead.
I see it, dead people. Come on.
Oh, that was a familiar picture.
Looking for the army of the 12 monkeys. Some information.
Didn't you hear me?
Don't! Jeffrey Goins?
A famous Nobel Prize winning virologist? You must have seen all that on TV.
Oh my
I
god.
watch TV. The army of the 12 monkeys. Let's see.
So Jeffrey essentially is the leader of the 12 monkeys.
Yes.
Jeez Louise.
You've made all this up out of bits and pieces in your head.
No.
Yes.
No.
My father was a famous scientist who worked with
He
fantasy.
didn't say his father
He
was a
didn't say that.
scientist. He said his father was God. Some kind of war.
Got shot in World War One.
Wouldn't believe me anyway.
She did do the story about World War One with his actual like cellmate partner almost.
If you have a bullet in your leg, I have to take care of it.
I love seeing.
It's a little piece of 1917.
James?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
That the dangers of science are a time-worn threat.
We certainly would not want to arrest one of your closest pals.
Never seen him before in my life.
Oh,
Feel free to
you
torture this man
liar.
or whatever it is you do. Monkeys.
Monkeys. Yes. 12 of them.
Of course I know this man, Arnold Pettibone. Pig.
Still flipping people off.
Hi, how are you?
I know what you're talking about. What plan?
You do. Yes, you do. Wouldn't it be great if there was a germ or a virus that would wipe out all of mankind, leave the animals from
The world belongs to the dogs and cats.
My father's been warning people about the dangers of each other for years. You
Oh, it's gotta destroy his leg.
Anybody see someone come through here? They can't just disappear.
I mean, he can.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, I put you in the trunk.
Did you kill somebody?
Yes. 1 million people, 5 billion. That it was my idea about the virus.
So that's like crazy because he went back to investigate it, but gave him the idea.
Right.
Oh, wouldn't it be great if I was crazy? Then the world would be okay. I would love this world.
They're gonna tell you to put your hands on your head. Do what they say.
They're gonna take him. I feel like if he's ever in like imminent danger.
You lucked out. For a while, we thought you were a body they found
Whoa.
downstate mutilated.
Hey!
SVU.
I want to be clear about this. James Cole didn't start it. In fact, he saved me.
James Cole accosting
Wrong way.
He's fine. It was just a prank he and his friends pulled.
Playmates confessed that Newman's disappearance was merely a prank.
You gotta believe him now. I wonder if she still has the bullet too, where she can like show someone and be like, this is a bullet from World War One.
On Blueberry Hill.
You told us that you liked music.
This isn't a prison, James.
This is a hospital.
What you've been working for?
Pardon?
Full pardon.
Oh no.
Can't travel back in time. Whoop.
Now he's crazy in the present?
And you are my insanity.
I mean, he's not crazy. He just thinks he's crazy.
Right.
We decide who's crazy or not.
Tell me what I want.
The bullet you claim you removed from Mr. Cole's thigh is in fact an antique.
She's putting it together.
Yeah.
No!
Oh. That's like the ultimate proof.
It's very confusing. You don't know what's real and what's not.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he was at the book signing.
Suddenly, maybe we ought to review our security procedures.
I wonder if this guy has something to do with it.
San Francisco, New Orleans, Rio de Janeiro, Rome, Kinshasa.
Jeez.
That was very well done.
He's really careful when he reaches me. Do you understand that?
Who's James?
Oh.
He was with me.
It's like, this lady's crazy. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
James! James!
Crazy anymore. I mean, I am. I'm mentally divergent.
Seen that before.
No, James, you haven't.
Do with her 6 years ago, there was no such thing. I hadn't even thought of it. Then how come she knows what's going on?
He's seriously crazy. You know that.
I need to ruin
$35 an hour.
an hour.
My psychiatrist.
Whatever gets it up for you, Jack.
Role play.
You'll know if Wallace has a new girl.
Like you said, it was all in my mind.
The boy in the well. How did you know that was just a hoax?
You were right.
Oh my god.
I'm mentally
He
ill.
just doesn't even believe himself now.
You had a bullet from World War I in your leg, James. How did it get there?
I don't know. I want to become a whole person again.
It was the wrong number in 1990. It should be the right number now.
This is my territory, bitch.
Oh.
You just sit tight, Chief.
James isn't gonna like that.
You want me to rob him?
Cash, James!
So sideways.
What the fuck are you doing?
Says I'm not crazy.
Oh, he took his tooth out?
Attacked by a coked up whore and a fucking crazy dentist.
Crazy dentist. Do we know who got shot in the airport? I'm afraid it's James.
Trying to remember what shirt.
Well, the person also had hair. So, right? So,
yeah.
Unless Bruce Willis gets some hair.
Crazy! It's a carpet cleaning company!
Carpet cleaning company?
Yeah.
You left them a message?
Wait till they hear this nut. You won't tell you. You better watch out.
I can't do anything more now. I have to go. Have a Merry Christmas.
Oh my god. He memorized it from the future.
They played it for me.
Oh my god. Hey, the Florida Keys. Oh no. We both realized that at the same time.
Yeah, it's the shirt. The pimp's roll of money. His dad?
Yeah.
That lady, your psychiatrist, she told me. I don't have the code anymore, Jeffrey. I don't have access to the virus.
Did they somehow help prevent the future now? Because he doesn't have the codes anymore?
Yeah.
I think I've seen this movie before. The movie never changes. Every time you see it, it seems different because you're different. You see different things. Why are you doing this?
It is him who gets shot.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he can remember his dream as a kid, seeing her distraught over someone's death, and realize it's him.
We have 9:30 reservations for Key West.
Don't go to the airport. Just set loose all the animals.
But today you gotta take into account your army of the 12 monkeys factor.
Oh my god.
That's what they were up to, freeing animals.
Was here as a kid.
No.
Uh-oh.
If you're picking this up, forget about the army of the 12 monkeys. They didn't do it. Good luck. I'm not coming back.
Rio de Janeiro, Rome.
So this is the person. Is the guy. Doomsday Book guy.
Yeah.
It's not permitted to let you stay.
This is the present. Calm down, Cole. It's me. It's me. Take this. What? Take for it? Are you crazy?
No,
me?
don't take that.
Are you kidding? Phone call I just made 5 minutes ago.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah.
I wonder if she recognizes him.
This part isn't about the virus at all. It's about following orders. Who am I supposed to shoot?
James! I saw him a minute ago. I think he's involved.
Open it. Well, yes, of course.
Well, I mean, of course he wants it spread, so...
Have an odor.
Oh,
That's
no.
not necessary, sir. There you go.
So he's already exposed it.
Mm-hmm.
I am calling you a fucking moron! Somebody, please stop him!
This is it. Fuck. And he's gone. That's so trippy.
Yeah.
She knows that's him.
Endangered species. Human beings.
Wait.
Jones is my name. I'm in insurance.
It's the lady from the prison.
From the future?
Yeah. She says she's in insurance. I wonder if that's like some kind of code from the future.
Yeah, maybe.
To make sure that it does go through.
Wow. What a crazy way to end.
That was crazy.
All right. That was 12 Monkeys. I don't even think I fully comprehend what I saw, so I don't even know where to start.
No, I think it's gonna take a little bit of time to absorb everything we just watched.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can kind of talk it out. I mean, first thing, Brad Pitt was incredible.
Yeah, he was an incredible character. I mean, all of the acting was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, it's all phenomenal, but his was just like, wow.
I don't know if this movie was like critically acclaimed or if anyone like won an award for any of the acting or anything, but I mean, yeah, the acting was incredible. Just the way that it was shot, like a lot of like angled shots to kind of, you know, make like distorted images. The whole like production design, like everything was very kind of like bleak and, you know, a lot of like
dark colors.
Yeah.
And,
So all of it just worked so perfectly. And then like the future, just like the creativity of what like an underground society kind of looked like was like chaotic. Was everything successful? Because I guess the whole point was the past can't change. It's already going to happen. So as much as I wanted James to figure out that it was him getting shot and maybe change something, I don't think it was possible. No, I guess nothing was prevented, right? I mean, he exposed the virus on the main bad guy, exposed the virus in that in Philadelphia, and then got on the plane to all of those destinations. I guess it really is like nothing in the past could have changed. James was always going to die, but I think he was successful in getting the future to have the information that they needed.
Yes.
Maybe. I mean, because they originally pardoned him when he told them all about the 12 monkeys.
Right, but then when he went back, it ended up that it wasn't the 12 monkeys. I mean, it was that facility.
Right.
But it wasn't the 12 monkeys, which the whole thing is kind of crazy too, because the guy, I don't know what his name is, the redhead.
The scientist. Yeah.
So he was at the Doomsday book signing.
Right.
So he knew about Doomsday, but he was going to cause it.
I think maybe he was just super fascinated with Doomsday because he obviously wanted to cause a Doomsday, and he knew that whatever virus he was working on had the capabilities to create a Doomsday.
Right. So he's essentially what was written about in that book. What people were predicting in the future was him doing that.
Yes. Well, that was her book that she wrote, right?
Well, she wrote it, but she wrote it based on meeting...
like those like past stories of like the World War and like the whatever, plague type person was. Yeah.
So he's essentially causing...
Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, so the book was written because she gathered all this information, and the stories or whatever where she gathered the information were people from the future who were being sent back to warn everyone about what he was going to do.
Or to gather, the information.
Right, to gather.
So...
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's just all... I mean, it was so clever.
I like the idea that nothing could be changed. Because obviously, time travel always gets messy. I don't think it's ever really done where everything works perfectly. But this was interesting where it was like, well, yeah, we can go back, but it's not going to change anything. Like everything's already going to happen. We're already in the future. The future already exists. That's not changing. So that was an interesting take on it, especially like the fact that it's, his whole purpose was just to gather information. I think that was one of the women from the future.
Right. And then for her to say that she works in insurance, it just made me feel like it was the insurance policy that he would go through with making it onto the plane and making sure... I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but I'm kind of taking it that way, where she's like the insurance to make sure that the future isn't changing.
I see it as, because the whole point was for them to get the pure virus. So he had possession of the pure virus. So I felt like exactly what you're saying, like almost she was the insurance policy that in case it wasn't the 12 monkeys, she got sent back to be right next to this guy, just in case that this guy had the pure virus.
Right, which is what he said on the phone.
Right, in the airport.
Right, and how fast that other guy was his cellmate was able to get back and tell him, oh, we already got your phone call.
Right.
I'm sure she was able to get back and then be seated next to him.
Right, yeah.
And she was the insurance in getting the pure.
And maybe we missed it or something, but clearly his friend or whatever who came back who forced him to have the gun, I guess that was also maybe an insurance policy or something to make sure that James would pull the gun out and get killed.
Right.
So that he wouldn't be able to stop the redhead guy from getting on the plane. So that they could make sure that they could get access to the pure form of the virus.
Right.
I don't know. We could be so wrong in what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because I feel like that was the whole point. Not the whole point of the movie, but a good movie really makes you think about it, and this is going to be in our heads for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to look to see the other videos, like breaking down 12 monkeys, like what does this all mean? What really happened and stuff.
I loved the part when the giraffes were just walking on the
when
bridge.
The giraffes were just running around and stuff. I also, we were shown Jeffrey in the airport, weren't we? In the vision of James as a kid, but we never saw him at the airport.
We did not see him at the airport, and now I'm questioning if we did see him.
I thought we did see him in the airport, and then he wasn't there. But I don't know if they were able to change something, or maybe he was there and just
I think that the vision that we did see was Jeffrey holding that briefcase.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Jeffrey holding that. I thought it was Jeffrey, not that redhead guy.
Right. But as they learn more, did he change it? I don't know.
Maybe kind of like what he talked about when they were watching the movie. It's always the same movie, but every time you go back to watch it, you feel like it's slightly different. So maybe what happens can't change. but how that goes about can change.
So maybe it originally was supposed to be Jeffrey, but then because his dad changed the codes,
someone else had to do it.
They couldn't get in, and then his dad also talking about changing the codes because of it. He spoke to the redhead, and that changed. So it still happened, but
in a different
now I feel
way.
like you need to go back and watch to see in the beginning what he was seeing in the airport. Was it Jeffrey that he saw? Because I think it was, and you think it was.
I think it was too. I mean, we'll know because we're gonna sit here and edit it for hours and hours. But I'm sure hopefully someone in the comments can at least give us. Tell us what happened or their theories or something, but I feel like we're onto something. I feel like what was going to happen will always happen, but how it happens can change.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they were so focused on the 12 monkeys that maybe it was originally supposed to be the 12 monkeys.
Right.
You know?
And then once they figured out that it was the 12 monkeys, things got changed.
Right. I don't know.
What a wild movie. It's just entertaining from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Just a very unique stylized movie, very unique acting.
I'm really glad that we watched it.
Yeah, so we want to thank all of the patrons for voting this as the winner of our sci-fi movie poll on our Patreon. If you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we have reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all of those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.